Hi,
Hi, my name,
we were in studio
We were in studio.
at the Oasis,
with Lady Tridents.
Powered by Dasani.
studying for the Dasani Flavored Water. Hi, welcome to In Studio at the Oasis with Lady Trident. This season, we're going to be featuring our Barbados Senior Women National Team, more affectionately known as the Lady Tridents. Today, we have with us at the Oasis, Danielle Whitehall. Danielle, introduce yourself.
So I'm Danielle Whitehall, 28. I play for Margaret before existing.
All right, Danielle, before we get into the brunt of our interviews, we got a little icebreaker question for you. So think about it. You are offered $5,000 a day, right? So in order to get this $5,000, every time you see your crush, you gotta lay an egg. You still taking $5,000? You still taking it? Oh. You know what? I rate it. So let's jump right into the interview. How were you introduced to football? At what age?
At age 11, just scrimmaging city boys on the hardcore. Did not have a pair of boots until the year after. So I paired for a year.
Now you're a foot bandit.
So you know what I bust stores, stuff, blood shop.
It's not every day we see a Muslim woman playing competitively in sports, especially in Barbados. Tell us, where did this passion derive from?
Yeah, it's only been 4 years that I have converted. So it was easy. The only thing that I started with is the gear. We say I was done naturally in terms of being accepted, playing. It's not preaching. I just play like normal everything. It's just the gear. Because remember, we are not Islamic country, so it's like playing together pieces.
Fair enough.
Get your gear together.
So you converted, you said 4 years ago.
Yes.
So the football didn't change, just the appearance and your attire changed. Fair. Naturally, being competitive would have shattered a lot of stereotypes within the Muslim community. Was this your goal or just something that came about as a result of playing football?
Well, I always say no matter what happens with Islam and stuff, I still want to play football. So it's either I had to make a change or just not play, and I wanted to make a change to show others because it has a lot of Muslims to say, look, yeah, I would like to play, but it will not to come forward, and it's not Islamic because you have a lot of male coaches and stuff, so it's like a discomfort sometimes. So you're gonna make the path for others to come.
The Muslim community in Barbados and abroad, actually, they generally show a very strong support with sports and in the sports community. Do you find the same for yourself, especially being the very first Muslim woman to play for the Barbados senior national team?
I don't know if you remember when they first interviewed me at BFA. I had people messaging me from all over, and it was kind of shocking because like, it's just a very small country, and you don't be expecting nobody to know.
They think nobody was watching you.
Yeah, but that's Africa. Like really, Australia was like, all these people, like people like, so it is. Honestly, it's a good experience because they actually know that people irritate for you, and they just give everybody that having a second thinking. Oh my gosh, having a second thought. Oh, funny. As what should they or should they not? I don't want like my sisters growing up like that. So I said like, let me be that person to make a difference in this study.
Does the football ever clash with your religion outside of the attire and stuff like that?
I classes with, but you know we do a lot in football, so a lot of my prayers like me set up last pray it's the a hiccup. So it is either gotten as y'all know it's got me praying each change in room or praying it's time or like it's gonna try squeezing at some point. It's really did don't be that issue, but at the evening like time it's all be a clash. Okay, that's it.
Now, explain for our viewers what is Ramadan first, and then how you, as a player, work through Ramadan. because I know that you would have been touring at times during Ramadan. So explain to them what is Ramadan, and then explain to them how you manage.
Ramadan is our fasting time where we, how to say, get closer to Allah Sajid. Where we take our time to change what we have been in the past year. And this, but my understanding, change what we do in the past year to be better. So this time we take these 30 days to commune and be steadfast with what we want to change in our life more for, because at the time everybody 21 days is a habit. So if you do something for more than 21 days, it is impacted on your life. So during that time, I think we went to El Salvador.
I think so, yeah.
El Salvador, and it was hard. I will not tell nobody, like, it was very hard because you're traveling. We traveled on the first day of Ramadan. I remember that. And it's about, again, traders because like, I really want to fast. I was we know how we had that whole the done with late anything that they tell us that our flight was canceled and stuff like that. So it was like a little traumatic, but when we got into it, in terms of we get across to El Salvador, Mama Emerson Boise made sure that, and Nicole McKenzie made sure that things were in place for me to get my fasting going on in terms of getting my breakfast early on mornings, like 4 o'clock, then telling the staff that I need to get my breakfast. And during the day, obviously, don't eat, drink water, anything like that. But it was hard. Remember, we were training on I think it's 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock sun. And El Salvador sun is not like we are sun at all. And then it felt like I was running a desert with no rain, nothing, but we made it try. Everybody was like, "Can you good?" Like, I was like, "Yeah, I made it through." But after a period of time, it got easier because that was my first time actually training and fasted like CNT. So it was a bit, and that was my third Ramadan. So it was like a big, like, clap for me, like, you actually did it. And I was like, hold on myself because like nothing can stop me now. Anything can fast through anything.
Telling me, because the schedule on tour where training is concerned is very hectic because you train once, maybe even twice a day. And
Did a lot of gym that time.
yeah,
Session we did a lot of gym was
so to train once without eating is tough, but to train twice without eating. So, and it's also commendable to hear that the management staff would have made sure to accommodate for you, which goes to show that, as you said, nothing changed. Everyone has adapted.
Yeah.
So the question that everybody might have on their mind, right around in the sun, the heat, the sweat, a lot of times sweat is a lot to manage. Even with the ladies playing, sometimes you will see the girls take off the shirt and put on the bib because they complain of the sweat and the heat. How do you manage?
At first, it was hard. I did not announce to wear my skins or my hijab when at first. I used to wear this really long pants. And then, like, as we just say, grow on your imam, you start to say, you know what, I want to hide my body. And it's second one that saying gray skins, I didn't know. And then I was like, you know what, I have to continue this far. But it was hot. I can't like it. It's hot. Like, I just went places I didn't even know that I could have. So it was like, it was hard. But then as your body get accustomed to being covered, you don't feel the heat as much as people do. See you do. Like if you do it, you'll be like, I can pass. So, but no, I don't feel that way. Like, sometimes I always see me like, be hot, yes, but it won't be as bad as.
So you adapted over time.
Very much. So like how they would say that the doses adapt with prefer.
Yeah, you're that. Understood. I did. All right, so one last question before we go. You spoke about the sisters and doing it for the Muslim sisters, especially the younger ones coming up. What word of advice? Look into the camera and tell them, what word of advice would you have for them coming up, watching you, wanting to play football?
Don't doubt yourself. Always put your first but parties, right? There is left or right. But don't they ask a question, just don't say, well, I can't do it, it's not the right way, but ask a question because anything is possible. You could be the first one that make the change for your generation, and you never know, the rest is history.
Thank you, Danny. Thanks for coming into the studio at the Oasis with the Lady Tridents. We really appreciate having you. All the best in your future endeavors.
Thanks so much.